Hi, I'm Gamer, the episode director, GCW Plus editor, and voice man guy at the beginning of every episode. I'm just here to say that on behalf of the team behind Odd One Out, we're glad that everyone is enjoying the series and will continue to produce more episodes for you. Remember that episodes premiere live on our YouTube channel every other Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so subscribe and set your notifications for this channel to all so that you're notified of when premieres start. If you wish to become a contestant and participate in one of these episodes, check out the link in the description below for the contestant application form, which will open on specific dates before each of our tapings. This will require a Discord account, so if you haven't already, sign up for an account if you are 13 years or older and contact our GCW Plus owner, II Prime Lion, at the Discord tag on your screen to get the invite link to our public server. Note that if you have played before, you must wait at least 3 episodes before being eligible to play again. That's all for now. Enjoy the episode. We brought together 6 people who support the use of masks.
I support the use of masks against COVID-19.
I support the use of masks during COVID.
I support the use of masks against COVID-19.
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 One is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. This is Odd One Out.
Okay, so here's why I believe COVID-19. Believe we should have masks. If there is a nationwide mask order, then yes, it can stop the spread of COVID.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I've worn a mask in early June while I was shopping. My initial strategy was to possibly make this into a political conversation, to make it political.
So we have this mandate, especially in schools. I have 2 siblings that are going to school right now. They're both wearing masks, and we haven't had a single case this entire time.
That's good. That's good.
Which is good. I feel like it shows.
And
now,
so let's keep going. So Chris?
Okay, so if you know about Florida, it's very high in COVID cases because some people, including Karen, don't know how to put their mask on. It's not that hard, but I mean, I don't go out unless I have to. But when I do, I put my mask on, no problem, because I don't want to take any chances with this virus going around.
I like how you mentioned Karens. Okay.
Yes, that's good.
Karens, yes.
So currency. Okay, we'll come back to you. Wise, do you want to go?
In the UK, it's quite different, but we are required to use a mask, and I support it because I am very intolerant of viruses. I have like a phobia of viruses. I have to wear a mask. Yeah, well, kind of. It depends on what situation it is. And I have asthma, so I want to wear a mask. I don't want to like. I have like more conditions that require me to wear a mask, so I support it heavily because I have asthma, and I thought I could use that to my advantage to try and get people to believe me, but it's quite a critical condition to have.
Now, this is an honest question. Does asthma affect how you like breathe and stuff with a mask or not?
Yes, it does.
But you still, that's okay. Just
I think Currency Fan hasn't been speaking this entire time. What's ironic is he has a mask on.
I didn't hear Game Show Currency say anything at all, so it was pretty much an easy vote.
I agree. Like, personally, I feel like along with other things like social distancing, masks can be one of the main reasons why coronavirus cases don't spread. Like, there's other rules that, like, in Scotland especially, which is where I'm from, by the way, also love Scotland. But yeah, it's like, because how do I put this into words? You're not allowed to sing because it's the particles in your voice that sort of like spreads coronavirus, and masks is one of the main reasons to get rid of them.
During a high school graduation from a couple months ago, I had to wear masks. Was it sweaty? Yes. Was it uncomfortable? Absolutely. But
at least you got a graduation. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. And social distancing, very important too.
Of course.
Yes, but I did see some students who don't usually don't have that. We usually have it open.
Well, have you guys been tested ever?
I have.
I was going to, but no.
I've been
Ah.
tested. It's very uncomfortable. It's not.
Oh, I've
Mm.
seen. I haven't been in contact with anyone, nor have I been out
Me
as
neither.
much.
Me
So
neither.
there hasn't been a need to take a test yet. If I had symptoms or someone in my family or someone I knew, yes, I would take a test instantly if I could.
Really,
Game
your
show,
haircut's
do you want to say your opinion using in-game text if you're not going to talk?
Yeah, it's okay.
If he,
Oh,
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 sure.
okay.
Enough
never
time.
mind then.
Oh, great. Okay. I think we know we're voting. Okay, here. Let
Well-
me say something real quick. So my like I said, my siblings are in school. They're in band. And one of the things that they have is that they have these giant, sort of like kind of bags over them. So that whenever they play their horn, they can still hear the music. They've got kind of like a spit mask, but for
Ah.
an
Yeah.
instrument. So like for a flute, it's all the way over here. It's actually inexpensive and really works. So, anyways, I use this personal business to try and sway over to like, hey, I know what I'm talking about. This is something that we all agree with. I'm not the mole.
The bubbles in the NBA, they when they come in to the court, they usually have to wear masks. So
Mhm.
before the practices, usually the staff, and so yeah.
Kind of suspicious of Sam because he stutters a lot, and to me, a liar often stutters because they don't know what to contribute to help them surface that lie onto others. So I really want to wear a mask like every time I go out because I'm very. Oh, okay. Well, I
actually
I
like it.
suffer from
Yeah.
viruses
Wow, this
very
is-
easily.
Okay.
Wow.
We have a two-way tie
Oh.
between Sam and
Oh no.
Colby. So
Okay.
each of you have 30 seconds to plead your case before the others vote again.
Why hasn't President Trump done a mask mandate for the nation? Like, isn't our president an idiot? Has he downplayed the virus at this point? Come on, masks are freedom.
I believe masks work because in the way I've been and the climate I have been, we have seen 0 cases in between church, school, groceries, you name it. Where I've been, there've only been 4 deaths, and I believe that's because of the mask mandate that we've got.
No, wait a minute.
What?
I'm just not gonna look. I could just say you're evicted from the cube house.
You're
Oh, no.
evicted. Leave.
Okay,
Leave.
I'll do a better one. I'll have the best way to leave.
Leave.
Get out!
Leave.
All right.
I just kind of thought, wait, why are you changing it to political? Like, I understand that is the example, but like, political? That's like kind of maybe a tiny bit suspicious.
I stuttered a lot, and I wasn't focusing. I didn't think I was focused on the situation because I was focusing on the political, and probably when I faced against the politicals, to put Trump and Ron DeSantis. Yeah, it was a very tough one. I couldn't remember what to do.
Okay.
All right. I started
Well,
last time, so I want you guys to talk.
the mask thing is really important, especially
Oh,
for me.
It really is.
Yes. And I think that's even more like respectable because you said like you have asthma, correct?
Yeah.
And it kind of handles you. Are you waiting for the day for masks to be lifted so that we don't have to anymore, or are you fine with going throughout for the next 5-10 years? Because we don't know how long it's going to last.
I'm fine. I really am fine. I don't mind at all because I don't really go out my house anyway. Because
That's
I'm
good to hear.
Same.
Here.
We don't know how the hell that's how much it's gonna last.
What I don't
know it's different parts.
what I don't understand with like Max, if you're not gonna wear one, stay home. It's just that simple.
I think that's fair.
It's not that hard.
It shows my strong support for wearing masks whenever you go out on public places, and it didn't look suspicious to the other players. It doesn't propose a target to me, which was my goal. You don't want to take any chance, especially how dangerous this virus is and
Yes.
everything.
They're dangerous.
We got a high
Okay.
rate. Okay. Ugh. All right.
Um,
I don't think any of these people are lying. I think we've already gotten them all out.
And I was quite shocked that Colby got voted out because I believe Colby more. I just didn't know who to vote. It was just a random vote.
If you believe that the mole is still in the oh look at that. What does that mean?
I'm fine with either coming back. What do y'all
yeah,
think?
I'm fine. I don't really mind.
Yeah. Sam, I don't know about him because of the stuttering.
Yeah. I mean, it might be just be a natural stutter because I
Might
have to
be.
stutter myself.
I don't know. It's just it's difficult. I don't know what to do.
What about what is your opinion about Kobe though?
Colby? He was what that vote was just saying. I didn't know who to vote. It was just random because you all have a very good case.
Yeah.
So.
He
Absolutely.
did seem pretty genuine in what he said.
Hmm.
So, who we bring back?
Colby.
Kobe
Yeah,
should be
I
fine.
think this person.
Alright, I need a decision, please.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Well, guys, what happened? Like, you don't want to go back there,
You're
dude.
back.
It's really bad. Smells.
I was fine with either Sam or Kobe coming back. I was just making sure the two of them were okay of bringing either one back. One was opposing.
We didn't know who to vote. I think we all voted him because we didn't know him as well as we knew each other. However, I feel like we brought him back because he was the most convincing.
I'm not surprised because I won the tie against Sam, and Currency was the most suspicious out of everyone. So, statistically, I should have been brought back in. All right, so here's the main thing. One of the YouTubers, I forget his name, he does like engineering and stuff. His girlfriend got it, and this was before all the Band-Aid and stuff. And so it kind of just showed how horrible it makes like someone feel and how horrible it looks to someone that got it. Just all the coughing and like the red swollen face. It's absolutely horrible. And I believe that if masks were implemented beforehand, she would not have gotten it.
I would say that. I mean, I think we all can agree that when the outbreak happened, school was closed, and as a senior myself, this affected me greatly because I wasn't able to enjoy the last time with my teachers, well, except graduation, but that's a whole different issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think if without Max, the cases are just going to keep piling up and piling up and piling up, then it will be very impossible to control the outbreak.
You're allowed to have 6 people in your house, no more than 6 people, but you're allowed to go in schools, which has way more than 6 people. I don't know how that works.
This is what...
I mean, is that 6 people in your house without masks or with masks?
Well,
because if
without.
it's with masks, then that's kind of a case of, well, hey, this is working, you know?
Yeah.
They should probably just like use masks when they can. Like obviously when you're
I use a
you
mask
can't
when I
really
go
use a
outside.
mask.
Same.
But like when I go outside, I use a mask 100%, like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, like the deaths, like there was no deaths for like ages, and then 2 people randomly died, and like that kind of heart broke me because it could happen to anyone. It could happen to people that I loved. It could
Yeah, it's
happen to one of my
unpredictable.
really close friends. And I saw one of my friends, like I'll just call
Oh.
him.
Okay, I
like,
have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is going to be difficult. This is just going to be random because I don't.
I feel like I should have pushed harder on another person to try and get him off me. I should have expected them to vote me out again. It's all my fault.
If you believe that the mole is still in the square and you wish to continue the game, hold up the card with your name on it. If the lights of tower on you turn red, that means the mole is still in the square and you have lost.
I will kill someone.
If the lights turn green, that means you have voted out the mole and you guys split
God, I'm
50
scared.
Robux. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Scared.
Oh!
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, oh!
Knew
Oh my
it.
god. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
If you were the mole, please step forward.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh!
What?
Oh
Why
my
did you
Wait a
kill
I had
minute.
me?
a feeling. I
Why?
had a gut feeling. I had a gut
Why?
feeling.
You were the mole?
I had a
What?
gut
I
feeling
knew
it
it
was
fell
him.
for
So
that.
that's why I voted him
I'm
out.
done. Oh
I
my
cannot
god.
believe
See,
this.
here's the thing, they all fell
you
for it and I
kidding
still
me?
lost!
Yeah, I was surprised. I was shocked. I mean, I knew that if it wasn't, I knew that it was either Sam, Colby, or the other game show.
Oh yeah, I was surprised because I didn't think that this individual was a mole because this game is like Big Brother, lies and deception. You just don't know who to trust, and you just can't put 100% of your trust in.
I was very surprised. He played the lying game very well. I did not think he didn't support Mass throughout the entire thing. I thought he was telling the cold, honest truth. So yeah, I was very, very surprised and shocked that I fell into his trap.
My siblings do go to school. They both wear masks, and we've had 0 cases at the schools we've been to. Now, the reason why I'm against using masks is because the main thing is I have a doctor that does have asthma. When someone said that they had asthma and that they were uncomfortable with it but still do it, I was really impressed by that. Because my doctor, he's a little older, he can't wear the mask and he can't breathe. He can barely breathe normally, so with the mask it just hurts him.
Yay! We are so
as we
boring.
should
Nice.
be.
Oh, sorry.
Woohoo! Wait.
Yay! We
Yeah.
figured out who it
Let's
is,
go,
but we
Louis.
almost lost. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, it was a hard one, but it was fun.
You can't put 100% trust in anybody, but if you're like talking whatever topics you get, you just got to go with the flow and make sure that you don't act suspicious, or otherwise you're gonna be a target and you're gonna get voted out either way. So
be yourself and just know that no matter what your beliefs are, you're valid. That's all I can do is say.
From this, I take like you don't really know who's lying and who isn't. In this game, the proof because I fell for Colby all the way through, or either that, or he's just a very good liar.
Well, I do see more of the other side now, and I respect where they come from. I do believe that they're a little bit misinformed in some areas. I believe that these COVID rates aren't going down because we're wearing masks. I believe they're more down because of the social distancing and the lockdowns and the travel bans have been put in and so forth. I don't think masks have been going for, and there's been studies to prove that.
I mean, you seeing what Trump has done to America so far.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened. Yeah.
I support voting in elections.
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 One is a liar.